is our birthday cake, 50 years in the making, topped with the first commercial vehicle ever seen on the streets of Detroit. A 50th anniversary cake iced with a half-century cavalcade of ever-improved, ever-better products that have put GMC solidly out in front. Number one in diesel sales. Number one in basic new design for service leadership and therefore sales leadership. For GMC is on the march. So cut yourself a piece of cake. Cut yourself in on the new business and new profits that GMC's 1952 products and performance are designed to help you make. Let's start with the 371, the great new one and only diesel engine in the entire 2.5-ton field. There's a big slice of new business for you in this power plant. For installed in the famous 450 models, you'll be able to talk diesel turkey to over-the-road and off-highway operators in the big volume 2.5-ton market. Now look again. More new diesel models. A 470 four-wheeler, a 450 six-wheeler, and a 620 six-wheeler. Business makers every one in the 21,000 to 33,000 GVW class. Now look again. Coming at you, the PM 150. Package delivery, you say? Aha! But look closer. Closer. You're right. It is automatic transmission. It is Hydromatic. Proved in use. Another GMC exclusive. A salesmaker in this little stop-start job now. A salesmaker in still heavier models on the way. Yes, sir. GMC is on the march. Cabs are improved with advantages you can sell. Excess weight has been cut down and improvements made in chassis design. Advantages you can sell. We've swept aside our old conservative ratings and boosted the rating of practically every medium and heavy-duty truck and tractor in the line to put you in the driver's seat against competition. The new uniform code system is now applied to all medium and heavy-duty models to help make your selling job easier. Simpler prefixes, 2-digit engine numbers, single GMC axle ratings, all easier to carry in your head. New series numbers for some old models, and a brand new 630 series to include several former models of like carrying capacity in different series, helps round out the line and simplifies identification for you and your customer. Yes, sir, there's news galore for you in 52. And here is hot news. Here is hot news. The hottest competition cracker in the business. Look it over. GMC engineers call it the new 302, but you'll soon be calling it a history maker, for it will make hauling history for your customers and profit history for you. It's a sales-making record breaker for squeezing every ounce of pep, power, and punch out of the gasoline it turns into hard-working, heavy-going power at the wheels. It's truck-designed and truck-built, from the floating oil intake screen to a double-barreled carburetor. No warmed-over passenger car power here. No, sir. Here's a full-bodied, deep-breathing, full-load performer that twists 145 horsepower out of regular gasoline. Look at the block. Real He-Man reinforcing to take it. Look at the crankshaft, as rigid as the pyramids, taco-hardened and heavily counterweighted to reduce bearing loads. And what bearings? Husky main and connecting rod bearings. The revolutionary new Moraine M400 with 6 to 10 times the life of ordinary bearings. Rifle-drilled connecting rods, built strong where the strain comes, with full-pressure lubrication to the pins that float free in rigid trans-slot aluminum alloy pistons. Pistons that carry chrome-plated low-friction top rings. Under the overhead valves of this 302 gasoline engine is the highest compression in the truck industry, 7.2. Coupled with the double-barreled carburetor, the large section smooth flow intake manifold, the high turbulence combustion chamber with large valves and scientifically located spark plugs, and precise design for on-the-button timing, the 302 turns out unmatched efficiency. That means more work per gallon of fuel, and you can prove it. That means a power curve that arches its back into the load when the going is tough, instead of sagging through its working range. And you can prove it. Here's a square engine, 4x4, with almost 10% lower piston speed than competitive engines. A higher efficiency, lower friction engine, with cold facts instead of hot air claims to back you up. Into this great engine, GMC has put 50 years of engineering experience, as well as proving ground and battleground testing. For under the hood of this M135 military vehicle, and the thousands like it GMC is now making for the government, the 302 engine is turning in performance records for strength, for power, for low maintenance, and for fuel economy that put it in a class by itself. So whether your prospects for lightweight, high-powered trucks and tractors in the 19,000 to 26,000 pound range have tough going like this, or smooth rolling like this, the strong-hearted 302 in 450 models will outdo Ford's F7 and International's L185, and in 470 models more than match Ford's F8. The great 302 is a new engine, not to meet competition, but for competition to try to meet. It's a power package you can turn into a sales package. In 52, you have a total of 32 models in the 400 and up class: gas, diesel, four-wheelers and six-wheelers, to give you the best volume market coverage you've ever had. And it's GMC all the way. Model 400 school bus is back to meet the demand for a unit of GMC quality in the 48 to 54 passenger class. COE 470 models are back as companions to conventional 470 models, but with more power and more load carrying capacity. They're priced right and lightweight, so you can go after and get volume sales in the high-volume 21,000 truck and 45,000 tractor market. And in the newly designated 630 series, you will have two more new gas jobs, conventional and COE, to meet the demand of truckers for fast schedule, high performance, lightweight trucks and tractors in the 28,000 to 55,000 pound class, to help you bracket this biggest market for heavy-duty trucks. And that's not all. Here's one of the three new diesels, the 450 six-wheeler, a little husky that'll haul business to you from loggers, construction outfits, and highway haulers. Or maybe you can upgrade the same prospects with this new diesel, the 620 six-wheeler, with more power and greater economy for heavier loads. This diesel beauty, the 470, is a sales natural for over-the-road haulers in the 3 to 4.5 ton class. And what a story you can tell them. 1,400 pounds lighter than any previous model in its class. It pays off in capacity, economy, and hill-leveling performance that'll add still more of your customers to your list of friends. Yes, sir, GMC in 52 has everything for you. Is it driver comfort and convenience your prospect wants? The comfort and convenience that leads to steady hauling and on-time schedules? Well, here's downright luxury that will sell itself. Deluxe year-round passenger car comfort of ventilation controlled by ventipanes on all models. And push-button door handles, solidly anchored at both ends through the medium-duty line. And seat cushions. with double-deck springs that give the driver a full-load boulevard ride all the time. With jute and rubberized hair pads in the lighter models and luxurious sponge rubber padding in the heavier models, all sturdily upholstered with high-grade material that takes the hard wear like leather, French-stitched for smoothness, and firmly fastened to take lifetime punishment. Remember the complaints about windshield wipers on the big cabs because of restricted sweep? Now look. For 52, relocated wipers give complete visibility forward in any kind of weather. And even with the comfort of Ventapanes, the driver up on a GMC gets an unrestricted look backward to spot his tail on a dime, either in the big cab or the medium-sized cab that's now on the new 630 gas jobs. Yes, sir, drivers will agree, it's GMC for me. Or is it chassis improvements you can point out to clinch a deal? Improvements that add up to better service, easier maintenance, and better performance. Improvements like these Delco direct double-acting shock absorbers, now standard on the 620 and up, and optional on the 400 through 470. Improvements you can sell, like better springing front and rear, better cushioning for the load, better riding, and greater stability. There are fewer but thicker leaves, with less weight but no reduction in capacity ratings, on all models 450 and up. There's a new clutch spring for longer life and better service in medium and heavy-duty models. The old rectangular wire spring has been improved and made round, and you can add this improvement to older models in your own shop. The 50-amp 12-volt electrical system, standard on all the diesels, is now optional on all 450 and up gas models. And circuit breakers take the place of fuses on all medium and heavy-duty models, hinged into the engine compartment on the big cabs and inside the medium cabs. A big plus for easy maintenance and over-the-road dependability. There's sales pay dirt in the shortened noses of the 620 through 850 models, 3 inches shorter than last year's comparable models. With special bumper cutouts for field installation of new tow hook pins to save that 3 inches so your customers can use longer trailers and still stay within those 45-foot laws. You see that fuel tank strapped on the frame? That's the way all diesel and big gas jobs will reach you from now on. So what, you say? So, that's a thin-gauge temporary tank. Disposable. Throw it away. For now, you can give your customer exactly the tank he wants and make the extra profit yourself on its local installation. You get the same deal in the 620 through 630 gas jobs, where the temporary tank is inside the cab. All you do is take it out and cover the temporary filler neck hole with the cover shipped in the glove compartment, before you supply your customer the plus value of just the tank he wants, with plus profits for you. And here's another plus you can sell: the lower cost and weight economy of air-pack booster brakes, powered from an engine-driven compressor, pedal responsive to assure fast, positive, sure stops. It's standard on the 450 diesel 4- and 6-wheelers, and on the conventional 450 gas models, where it means air brake for trailers at lower cost and less weight. Sell it for better stopping. And for better going, another plus: the 205V constant mesh direct transmission for better power harnessing through closer ratios in 3rd and 4th gears. Better overall reduction for rough going. On top of that, the lower reverse means better performance on steep ramps and grades. It's standard on 400, 450, and 470 gas models. And you can now offer your customers the no-charge option of new short 4th direct in 5th transmissions. The 207V constant mesh on conventional and COE 450 and 470 models, the 267V Synchromesh on model 62036 and the 4452C Synchromesh on model 63042. When you compare shift pattern charts, you'll see that the new transmissions have better stepping between fourth and fifth, that they're engineered to get the most out of GMC's powerhouse engines in fast, over-the-road use, without the need of overdrive for split shifting. And in combination with available axle ratios, help you meet the growing demand of fleet operators for maximum performance in the face of limited top speeds. Yes, sir. Whatever your prospect wants, you've got it. Take a look at this plus. Standard now on all two-speed axles 450 and up. That's right, standard. An electric shift, with the button mounted right on the regular transmission shift lever for fast, positive, up or down, straight or split shifting with one hand. You asked for it, and now you have it. No, sir. GMC hasn't overlooked a bet to help you get sales. This Dayton wheel, for instance. You can get your customers Bud or motor wheels if they want them. But with the exception of the 630 and up six-wheelers, Dayton wheels are standard on the medium and heavy-duty jobs. You know why? They're lighter. They help add up to money in the bank for your customers, and you can prove it to them. Look, weight saved here and weight saved there makes the new 631 with 360 engine 856 pounds lighter than the old 700. With the 426 engine, 830 pounds lighter. The W634 is 570 pounds lighter than the W720, and the DW634 is 630 pounds lighter than the DW750. There's real weight saving in these 630 models, and you know and your customers know that every pound less vehicle weight means $1 more profit at the end of the year. There's sales pay dirt for you in GMC's greater payloads. Yes, sir, there's plus profit throughout the line, with plus values in every model, for GMC is really on the march. So get in step and cut yourself a slice of GMC's 50-year cake with the sharp knife of competition-beating gas and diesel models in every weight class, with new competitive ratings and payload-boosting weight savings, with new sales-boosting features in cabs and chassis, with a sensational new gasoline engine, the 302, the newest on the highways, yet backed by 50 years of truck engine know-how, and performance proved in the roaring, grinding, jolting hell of battleground, with a new sales-making addition to the championship line of GM diesels, an engine built in the same plant and assembled on the same production lines, an engine with every one of the improved features of its 4- and 6-cylinder counterparts, with identical parts for interchangeability and lower parts inventory that competition can't even touch. The first and only diesel in the big volume 2.5-ton range, with an engine that will help you crack that market and help you move on into bigger profit, heavier volume, for the biggest slice of GMC cake you've ever had. We're on the march, all right, proud of our past, but we're prouder of our future with you.